There we go.
Oh, there we go.
So hello everyone, my name is Beier from Hootsuite, and kind of feel lucky to be the first one doing this 15-second per slide talk. Hopefully everything will be all right. So I'm going to talk about DevOps at Hootsuite, Reapplied. So why Reapplied? So 5 years ago when Hootsuite started, there's two buzzwords, Agile, a methodology to ship software fast, and cloud computing, which is to manage your servers easily. So we do both at Hootsuite. And with a super small team, super tiny team we have, we took DevOps to the extreme. Our developers, they manage virtual machines, they deploy software, and they manage productions, and they have full access. And the reason I mentioned extreme is because sometimes to fix a bug quickly, our developers, they actually go to production server and fix that thing right there. And is that why? Because we could. But is that the right thing to do? Well, probably not, because this happens a lot. So, bad thing. So we stopped doing that pretty quickly. And but there's one fact you just cannot deny, and that fact is values are shipped to customers in a matter of minutes, not hours, not days, or even weeks. So we kind of understand the value of DevOps, the culture. And we know that developers and ops, they don't have to work this way. So, we look at it, and 5 years ago, we started this, and we understand the culture and all that. So, you think we would be DevOps now, right? I mean, 5 years later, but not exactly. Along the way, we gradually realized ops team, they got burned by constant firefighting and server management. Developers got bottlenecked by ops. And worst of all, we couldn't ship products as fast as we want to. And so what went wrong? We learned that we relied too much on culture. Culture alone doesn't make you a DevOps. And we ship features after features. We forgot about monitoring, tooling, automating. Those are all important components of DevOps. So it's time for us to rethink DevOps. There are probably a million definitions out there for DevOps, and we didn't just pick one of them. Instead, we came up with a vision that makes sense for Hootsuite. And that vision is, come on, there we go. Software engineers, they're engaged in the entire cycle of designing, implementing, deploying, and maintaining the software they create in all environments. It's the entire cycle in all environments. So everything we do must contribute to this vision. So we work on monitoring. We use Logstash, Statsd, Graphite, Kibana, all that tools. We track over 100,000 business and system metrics. And we also spend a lot of time working on automating our dev to production deployment pipeline. And what we achieved is, with the one click of a button, developers, they can ship from dev to production at any time. Any dev can do that. So that's just the start. Recently, we started working on another system, a big system, which is the self-serving server management system. It enables devs to provision VMs across all of our environments, dev production staging. And so these are a few use cases for such a system. Developers, they can create new projects and spin up servers and host their project. They can restart Apache servers all across the board, and then they can audit and they can grant permissions. So for this system, what are the components? Well, of course, we need a server configuration management system and orchestration as well. So our servers are configured in a scripted and repeatable way. Super important. There are many tools out there, as mentioned by a lot of people. There's Ansible, there's Chef and Puppet, all that. So my suggestion is just pick a tool and start now. We use Ansible at Hootsuite because we like its agentless model and just plain simple SSH. So another system we work on is a server inventory system. It basically manages all your virtual machines, running virtual machines in different environments. Right now, we are using plain old MySQL, very primitive. But if you're on Puppet, there's PuppetDB, there's mCollective, all good ones. And then there'll be other tools we have to work on. But to put all the pieces together, we need a CLI and web-based console. So developers and ops, they can do all the system monitoring, application deployment, and spinning up and down servers there. So it's going to be a long journey for us. It's going to be a lot of work in progress. It's going to be a lot of fun. And it's going to be a lot of continuous improvement. So to finish my talk, I want to use this Basically, it's been said by a million people a million times, but automate or die. And my question for you is, are you actually doing that? Thank you.